Golden Globes were on the other night. Neil Druckmann showed up, as he should. He was nominated for the first time. His show, The Last of Us, along with the co-creator. Looking sharp in a very fancy schmancy tuxedo, purple tuxedo. Look good. Cut a good figure, as they say. Do they say that anymore? This is what got posted today and was hitting the internet this morning. People are just such fucking assholes, and they're dumb. Here he is, all posing in his purple tux. So everyone on the internet, they're like, oh, nobody was taking pictures of Neil. Nobody was asking him questions. And it's like, you idiots. If you actually listened, the people in the background, they are calling his name. And when they call his name, they turn and they take a shot. That's all that's happening. They're not doing flashes, probably digital photography. They didn't need the flashes, whatever. And I'm not saying Neil was swarmed with fans. I'm not saying he's that kind of a name in this world. Of course not. Not yet, anyway. But the concept that this was some kind of like, he's eating crow, fuck you guys, man. It's just, the internet is so fucking petty. And this is a guy who has made a number of games that are beloved. He's there for a show he co-created, and it's one of the highest, like the third highest rated HBO show ever. And it's up for like 12 Emmy nominations. And it's his first time. He may never be there again, or it may be the beginning of a huge fucking relationship with this industry. But I mean, it's like people, I really think I thought about this morning, I was like, when is it about these people? What is it about people who hate on, and again, you can dislike The Last of Us 2. I have a big problem with The Last of Us 1. I didn't like it. I really liked the second one. But that's different though. It's like these are the kind of people, they've done nothing. And I get it. You got to drill down. You got to fucking drill down, don't you? You got to drill down and go, well, why are they so unhappy? And I'm not giving them backhanded compliments. When you have people who tear down people who have created something, or who have been involved in something that has been successful, and there's no real reason for it other than maybe they just don't like it, it really is a mirror to those people. And I don't mean that like I'm trying to give advice or be wise, or I don't mean that. I just mean that it's like there's a point where it's just like the motherfucker has done a show based on a video game that's done better than any other fucking video game property that's jumped from games to something else. He's up for awards all year long. Shut the fuck up. Leave the man alone. You don't have to like his game. You don't have to like that it's woke if you think it's woke. Who gives a shit? PK says he has a huge bank account. Do you think he cares? It's not about whether he cares. It's about how fucking petty a lot of these folks are. Toxmod says, Jaffe, do you like his suit? Yeah. I mean, it looks like a corduroy couch, but it's nice. I mean, why do I care what people think of Druckmann? It's not that I care about Neil Druckmann personally. I mean, if I met him and I knew him, sure, maybe I would. I don't know. Maybe I'd hate him. I've never met the guy. It just gets really frustrating sometimes going on the internet and just everybody is so negative. But I don't even want to knock those people, right? Because they're negative again, this is where it sounds like I'm trying to insult them, but I'm trying to be nice. I don't mean it like that. They're negative because they got lives that they feel shitty about maybe, or they haven't achieved their dreams like Neil possibly has, or they've taken what they really wanted to do. I knew most people do this. I remember, they take their dreams, they shove them down. I was directing a play in high school, and one of the main actors in the play was great at it. And all throughout the play, he was telling me, I'm going to go to NYU for college. He was 1 year younger than me, and I want to study acting. I was like, great, you're really good as far as I can tell. What do I know? But I think you're great. And then towards the end of the year, I said, hey, so are you going to apply next year to NYU? He says, no, my parents think I should be a lawyer. I'm like, yeah, but that's their life. What about your fucking life? He's like, yeah, but they said there's a better chance I'll actually make good money as a lawyer. So he's a lawyer now. Okay. I mean, I'm not saying, it's his life. He can make whatever choices he wants, but it's just like, there's so many of these people out there that just don't go for things that are interesting to them, to their soul. And then that's bad enough. And then they jump on all these other fucking people that are actually doing it. It just makes me sad. It's not that I'm defending Neil. It's that I just think it's shit. It's a shit trait that we as people have, I think. I think Neil epitomizes the focus on story over gameplay. I'm with you. I didn't like Uncharted 4. I think he's a terrible director for the Uncharted series. He's too serious for it. It's like giving Martin Scorsese Raiders of the Lost Ark. It would be interesting, but it ain't what I want to watch. But I think he was great for the Last of Us series, and certainly number 2. But that's beside the point, whether or not he epitomizes that. My issue is not his games. I've been very clear on what I think of his games. My issue is how people treat people on the internet. It's disgusting. Fanta, thank you for the super chat, buddy. He says it all comes down to people deciding to focus more of their energy on what they dislike versus what they like, which is no way to live. I agree.